Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where ancient wisdom meets modern challenges. Today we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism to uncover 9 psychological strategies that can transform your life. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it, Seneca once remarked. This powerful statement serves as our guiding light, reminding us of the preciousness of each moment and the importance of living with purpose and intention. In a world brimming with distractions and turmoil, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But what if I told you that within you lies the power to prioritize your life, to stand firm against the tides of anxiety, frustration, and anger? Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, offers us the tools to master our inner world, to cultivate self-control, and to embrace fortitude, guiding us towards a life of virtue and tranquility. Imagine yourself as a navigator, with Stoicism as your compass, steering through life's vast ocean with wisdom and resilience. Today, we embark on a voyage of self-discovery and empowerment, exploring 9 psychological strategies rooted in Stoic principles. These strategies are not just theoretical concepts, they are practical tools designed to be woven into the fabric of your daily life, helping you to overcome obstacles and flourish in the face of adversity. So, I invite you to join me on this transformative journey. Let's explore together how these Stoic strategies can be applied to our lives, enabling us to live more fully, with greater happiness and inner peace. And I'm curious, which of these strategies resonates most with you? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Together, let's embark on a path of personal growth and enlightenment, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. 1. Practice negative visualization. At first glance, the concept might appear somewhat contradictory to the modern ethos of relentless positivity. Yet, as we journey through the wisdom of the Stoics, those venerable sages of ancient philosophy, we uncover the transformative power hidden within this practice. Negative visualization, contrary to what one might assume, is not an exercise in pessimism. Instead, it's a strategic preparation for life's inevitable uncertainties and challenges. Imagine for a moment shifting your focus from the perpetual pursuit of happiness, depicted in fantasies of endless joy and success, to the contemplation of potential adversities and setbacks. This shift, though it may seem unconventional, equips us with a profound mental resilience. It's akin to donning an invisible armor that shields us from the vicissitudes of fate. The Stoics championed this practice not as a means to succumb to despair, but as a pathway to fortitude. By mentally rehearsing the toughest scenarios we might face, we forge an indomitable spirit, ready to confront any storm with equanimity. This mental exercise is akin to a rigorous training session for the soul, strengthening our capacity to endure and thrive amidst life's tumults. It's about cultivating a mindset of prepared optimism, where one is not blindsided by misfortune, but is adeptly poised to navigate through it. Consider the allegory of the seasoned sailor, who, unlike the novice, does not fear the tempest but prepares for it, knowing well the capricious nature of the sea. This sailor, much like a Stoic practitioner of negative visualization, understands that the essence of resilience lies not in avoiding the storm but in mastering the art of sailing through it. By anticipating the challenges, the sailor remains unshaken, steering the ship with a steady hand and a calm heart, embodying the Stoic ideal of facing life's uncertainties with grace and courage. Now, let us reflect on the story of a mountain climber who, before embarking on the ascent, visualizes not only the summit's glory, but also the perilous cliffs and treacherous paths that lie ahead. This climber, through the lens of negative visualization, prepares mentally for every conceivable obstacle, thus transforming fear into a catalyst for vigilance and determination. It is this mental rehearsal of adversity that imbues the climber with the tenacity to persevere, turning potential setbacks into stepping stones towards triumph. As we embrace the practice of negative visualization, we do not dwell in fear but in the empowerment of foresight. It teaches us to anticipate the ebb and flow of life's fortunes with a serene mind, enabling us to face the unknown with confidence and poise. This Stoic wisdom, far from being a relic of the past, offers us a timeless toolkit for resilience, equipping us to navigate the complexities of the modern world with Stoic calm and resolve. In conclusion, the lesson of negative visualization is not about harboring a bleak outlook on life, but about embracing the full spectrum of human experience with open arms and a prepared heart. It encourages us to cultivate a mindset that is not deterred by the prospect of hardship, but is instead fortified by the anticipation of it. By preparing for the worst, we unlock the freedom to fully savor the best of what life has to offer. So, let us step forward with the courage of a Stoic, ready to face life's tempest with a smile, secure in the knowledge that we possess the inner strength to weather any storm. This, dear friends, is the essence of living by Stoicism, a philosophy not just of enduring life's trials but of transcending them, transforming every challenge into an opportunity for growth, and every moment into a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul. 2. Practice gratitude. Consider for a moment the sage words of Seneca, a luminary in the Stoic firmament who taught us that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This wisdom invites us to pause, to breathe in the beauty of the now, and to marvel at the simplicity and richness of the moment that is. It's an invitation to step off the relentless treadmill of future pursuits and to immerse ourselves in the fullness of the present. The practice of gratitude, as espoused by Stoicism, is not about grandiose gestures or the accumulation of material wealth, but rather about cherishing the small, often overlooked blessings that life bestows upon us. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the serenity of a quiet morning, the unexpected kindness of a stranger, or the comfort of a familiar smile. These moments, though fleeting, are the threads that weave the tapestry of a genuinely contented life. Embarking on this journey of gratitude requires nothing more than a shift in perspective, a willingness to see the world through a lens of appreciation and wonder. It's about making a conscious choice to focus on the positives, to celebrate the everyday victories, and to cultivate a heart that is open to the abundance that surrounds us. By taking a moment each day to reflect on the things that bring us joy, whether through mental acknowledgement or the act of writing in a journal, we create a personal repository of happiness, a gratitude scrapbook for the soul, if you will. This simple practice, supported by a wealth of scientific research, has the power to uplift our mood, enhance our relationships, and even contribute to our physical well-being. It's a testament to the idea that the pursuit of happiness is not about chasing after fleeting pleasures, but about embracing the richness of our lived experience, moment by moment. Imagine then waking up each day with a heart brimming with gratitude, armed with the resilience to face life's challenges and the clarity to recognize the beauty in the ordinary. This is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us that true wealth is not found in external possessions but in the richness of our inner lives. By practicing gratitude, we don the proverbial glasses that transform our perception, allowing us to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, to find joy in the simple pleasures, and to live each day with a profound sense of fulfillment. In conclusion, the practice of gratitude is more than just a strategy. It's a way of life, a path to true happiness that is accessible to all who are willing to embrace it. It's about slowing down, appreciating what we have, and recognizing the beauty that permeates our everyday existence. Seneca, along with his Stoic brethren, understood this truth deeply, teaching us that the key to a contented life lies not in the pursuit of more but in the appreciation of what is. So, let us heed their timeless advice. Let us practice gratitude with intention and mindfulness, and let us allow the transformative power of thankfulness to infuse our lives with joy, resilience, and serenity. 3. Seek wisdom. In today's world awash with endless streams of data, notifications buzzing every second, and the digital clamor that fills our days, it's all too easy to feel overwhelmed. It's as if we're adrift in an immense ocean of information, struggling to keep our heads above water. Yet in the midst of this tumultuous sea, Stoicism stands as a beacon of hope, a guiding light leading us toward the haven of true wisdom. This ancient philosophy, with its roots deeply embedded in the teachings of thinkers like Seneca, offers us a way to sift through the chaos and find meaning. Seneca, with his timeless insight, reminds us, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. This statement isn't just a call to action, it's a wake-up call to reassess how we engage with the world around us. Life as an expansive library, its shelves laden with books as far as the eye can see. Each book represents a piece of information, a fragment of knowledge available at our fingertips. However, the goal isn't to read every book in sight. Rather, it's about choosing those that truly matter, those that will enrich our minds and souls. It's not about being submerged in the vast ocean of knowledge, but learning to navigate its waters with purpose, seeking out the pearls of wisdom that lie beneath the surface. In an era dominated by the internet, social media, and an unending flow of content, the Stoic philosophy calls on us to exercise discernment. Wisdom, according to Stoicism, isn't merely about hoarding facts or trivia. It's about acquiring insights that genuinely enhance our lives and the lives of others. But the question remains, how do we traverse this immense sea of information to uncover the true gems of wisdom? The Stoics provide us with a compass, a mindset geared towards thoughtful consumption and understanding. This mindset isn't about rejecting information outright, but about cultivating the ability to distinguish what is truly valuable from what is merely noise. It's about asking ourselves whether what we're consuming will aid us in our journey towards becoming better individuals, whether it will contribute to our growth, and whether it will help us lead more meaningful lives. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This statement encapsulates the essence of Stoicism. It's about action, about embodying the virtues we seek to understand. To live by Stoicism and prioritize our lives according to its teachings, we must adopt a series of psychological strategies. First and foremost, we must learn to be present, fully engaging with the here and now, rather than being lost in the past or anxious about the future. This means embracing each moment, finding joy in the simplicity of life, and appreciating the beauty that surrounds us. It's about understanding that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond to it. Another key strategy is to practice gratitude. By focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of contentment and peace. This doesn't mean we should become complacent. Rather, it's about recognizing the value in our current circumstances and finding happiness within them. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught that he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. This perspective shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, from longing to appreciation. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of resilience. Life is fraught with challenges and obstacles, but it's our response to these trials that defines us. Stoicism doesn't promise a life free from hardship. Instead, it offers tools to navigate adversity with grace and strength. It's about understanding that our character is forged in the fire of our struggles, and it's through overcoming these challenges that we grow. Lastly, Stoicism emphasizes the value of community and the importance of contributing to the greater good. It's about recognizing that we are part of something larger than ourselves and that our actions have a ripple effect on those around us. By living virtuously, we not only improve our own lives but also the lives of others. As Seneca eloquently put it, we are not born for ourselves alone. This principle encourages us to look beyond our own desires and to consider how we can make a positive impact on the world. In conclusion, navigating the sea of information in today's world requires more than just the ability to process data. It demands wisdom. Stoicism, with its emphasis on discernment, presence, gratitude, resilience, and community, offers a timeless framework for living a meaningful life. Let us then, with open hearts and minds, embark on this journey of discovery, guided by the Stoic principles that have illuminated the path for centuries, and let us strive to live not just with information but with wisdom. 4. Focus on what you can control. Embarking on the journey to prioritize your life through the lens of Stoicism, we delve into a profound strategy that serves as a beacon, guiding us toward a state of tranquility and empowerment. Imagine navigating through life as if it were an immense roller coaster, replete with unexpected twists, exhilarating highs, and daunting lows. This ride, while thrilling, is unpredictable, and at times seems to proceed without any safety measures in place. It's within this metaphorical landscape that the wisdom of the Stoics, ancient philosophers hailing from Greece, shines a light on a path to inner peace and resilience. The Stoics presented us with a powerful insight, akin to a secret weapon for navigating the tumultuous seas of existence. They recognize that life is brimming with uncertainties and events beyond our control. However, the true revelation lies in the shift of focus from the external chaos to the realm of our personal agency. Picture yourself as the captain of a ship amidst a tempestuous storm. While the ferocity of the waves remains beyond your command, the direction in which you steer the ship is entirely within your grasp. This metaphor underscores the essence of Stoic wisdom. Channel your energies and efforts toward the aspects of life over which you have influence. Reflect upon the Serenity Prayer, a mantra that resonates deeply with Stoic philosophy. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This simple yet profound prayer encapsulates the Stoic approach to life. It teaches us to embrace acceptance for the immutable facets of existence, such as the unpredictability of weather or the inevitable traffic delays that disrupt our plans. In the face of such uncontrollable elements, we are encouraged to take a step back, breathe deeply, and release our grip on the desire for control. Conversely, when it comes to the domains of our lives where we do wield power, our reactions, decisions, and mindset, we are called to step into our inherent strength. It's about assuming the role of the ship's captain, navigating through the storm with intention and resolve rather than resigning ourselves to the fate of a passive observer. Consider the everyday scenario of confronting your to-do list. It's a blend of elements beyond your control, such as sudden meetings or looming deadlines, alongside tasks that you can directly address. The key lies in distinguishing between these two categories, focusing your efforts on what you can actively manage. Your approach to challenges and your perspective are realms over which you have sovereignty. Your mindset, in this context, emerges as your most potent tool. Life is an intricate tapestry of controllable and uncontrollable elements. The invitation is to embrace the inherent chaos of existence without allowing it to dictate your course. Assume the role of a sagacious captain, navigating through life's storms with a blend of serenity, courage, and discernment. Adopt this strategy as your exclusive access to the vibrant concert of life, where you're not just a participant, but the headline performer in the arena of what you can control. This philosophy isn't about exerting control over every facet of life, but rather about making strategic choices regarding where to channel your energy for the greatest impact. In a world where unpredictability often takes center stage, position yourself as the main act, orchestrating your life with intention and wisdom. After all, in the grand orchestration of existence, the conductor's baton is in your hands. Let the Serenity Prayer serve as your anthem, a guiding melody that steers you through life's tumult with grace and insight. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who profoundly stated, "The chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic thought, urging us to discern between the external and the internal, focusing our efforts on the latter. By adopting this mindset, we empower ourselves to live with purpose, aligning our actions with our values and embracing the challenges of life with a Stoic resolve. In conclusion, the journey through life, guided by the principles of Stoicism, offers a path to inner peace and empowerment. By focusing on what we can control and adopting a Stoic mindset, we navigate the complexities of existence with wisdom and courage, Let us carry forward this strategy, allowing it to illuminate our path as we strive to live a life marked by serenity, purpose, and resilience. 5. Cultivate virtue. Next, we're diving into a concept that might seem a bit archaic at first glance, but is incredibly powerful in enriching our lives: the cultivation of virtue. Now, I know what you're thinking. Virtue sounds like something straight out of a medieval tale, or perhaps a scene where ancient philosophers engage in deep, thoughtful discussions. But stick with me here. It's far more exciting and relevant than you might initially believe. Virtue, in its essence, is about aligning your actions with the highest and most admirable qualities of being a decent human being. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who were way ahead of their time, didn't view virtue as some outdated notion. Instead, they saw it as the cornerstone of a truly satisfying life. Seneca, a towering figure among these Stoic thinkers, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Take a moment to let that sink in. Imagine living in a state of complete zen, fully immersed in the present, free from the relentless worry about what the future holds. It's an appealing thought, isn't it? Let's delve a bit deeper. Cultivating virtue is essentially about striving to be your best self in every scenario life throws at you. This doesn't mean striving for perfection. We all have our unique set of flaws and eccentricities. Rather, it's about making decisions that are in line with values such as kindness, integrity, and positivity. Think of it as your moral compass, guiding you towards being an exemplary human being. Life, as we know, is full of unexpected challenges. You might find yourself caught in traffic, spilling your coffee, or dealing with a demanding boss. It's in these moments that the true power of virtue shines through. Virtue acts like a beacon of light, guiding us to respond to life's hurdles with grace, patience, and resilience. Consider this scenario. You've had a day where everything that could go wrong did go wrong, yet you chose to remain composed and optimistic. That right there is the essence of virtue. It's about being the protagonist of your own life story, refusing to let the external turmoil control your state of mind. Faced with a decision, do you opt for the shortcut, perhaps compromising your values along the way? Or do you adhere to your ethical principles even if it means taking the more challenging path? Cultivating virtue is about consistently choosing the latter, understanding that it paves the way to a more meaningful and rewarding life. In a world that often feels overrun by disorder and confusion, virtue is your pass to the VIP seats of a content and fulfilled existence. It's not about seeking approval from others or adhering to an antiquated set of rules. It's about staying true to oneself and forging a life that's genuinely rewarding. So let's take a leaf out of the Stoics' book and infuse our daily lives with a dash of virtue. Practice kindness, honesty, and patience, not merely because it's the noble thing to do, but because it's the secret to unlocking the profound happiness that Seneca spoke of. Cultivating virtue is, without a doubt, your express lane to a life that's as enriching on the inside as it appears on the outside. To further underscore the importance of virtue in our lives, let's recall the words of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This powerful statement serves as a reminder that the pursuit of virtue is not just a philosophical exercise but a practical guide to living well. By embodying the virtues of kindness, integrity, and resilience in our daily actions, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the betterment of society as a whole. So, as we navigate the complexities of modern life, let's strive to be the embodiment of virtue, making each decision and action a testament to our commitment to living a life of purpose and meaning. 6. Embrace the present. Embarking on the journey of prioritizing one's life through the lens of Stoicism, we uncover a treasure trove of psychological strategies that serve as guiding stars in the vast night sky of existence. The embracing the present is akin to navigating the tumultuous seas of life with the poise of a seasoned sailor. Life, with its unpredictable tempests and tranquil breezes, demands of us a singular focus on the here and now, the only true possession we hold. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who mastered the art of living, impart a timeless wisdom. The present moment is the arena of our true power. Epictetus, a sage among these philosophers, eloquently reminds us, "We might not have a say in the hand life deals us, but we sure as heck control how we play it." Imagine a life unburdened by the shadows of past regrets and the specters of future anxieties. This is not a mere fantasy, but a practical philosophy. Reflect on the moments consumed by ruminations over bygone errors or fretting over the uncertainties that lie ahead. Such moments are all too common, yet they distract us from the profound beauty and potential of the present. To embrace the now is to shed the worn garments of past woes, and to close the door on the uninvited worries of what may come. It is in this very moment that life unfolds its myriad possibilities, offering us the chance to find joy, contentment, and peace. Consider the story of a shipwrecked sailor, who, after battling the fury of the sea, finds himself cast upon a deserted island. With no past to return to and an uncertain future, his survival hinges on his ability to live fully in the present. Each day he awakens to the sunrise with gratitude, scavenges for food with ingenuity, and rests under the stars with a heart full of peace. His story is a vivid allegory for the Stoic principle of embracing the present, demonstrating that even in the face of adversity, one can find serenity and purpose. Thus, the task before us is clear. When the whirlpool of what-ifs and the labyrinth of should-haves threaten to engulf us, let us anchor ourselves in the present. Take a deep breath, look around, and immerse yourself in the now. Remember the words of Epictetus, and recognize that, in choosing how we respond to life's challenges, we claim our seat at the spectacle of existence. The present moment is not merely a fleeting scene in the grand narrative of our lives. It is the stage upon which we can act with courage, wisdom, and tranquility. In embracing the present, we unlock a powerful strategy for living a life aligned with Stoic principles. It is a call to action, urging us to shed the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future, to live with intention and grace in the now. This approach to life does not deny the realities of hardship or the inevitability of change, but empowers us to navigate them with a steadfast heart and a clear mind. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we cultivate a resilience that is both profound and liberating, enabling us to face the vicissitudes of life with a stoic calm and a joyful spirit. In conclusion, the lesson and advice for our audience are clear. Prioritize your life by embracing the present moment. This is not a passive resignation to fate, but an active engagement with life, a choice to focus on what is within our power to control. By doing so, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also enrich the lives of those around us, spreading ripples of positivity and strength. Let us therefore step boldly into the present, armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, and craft a life of purpose, joy, and tranquility. 7. Develop resilience. In the grand tapestry of life, where the threads of joy and adversity intertwine, lies the profound art of prioritizing one's life through the lens of Stoicism. Picture yourself as a majestic oak in the heart of a tempest, its branches swaying in the fierce wind, yet its roots anchored deep in the earth. This is the essence of resilience, the ability to bend but not break, to face the gales of life with a steadfast heart. Marcus Aurelius, a sage of Stoicism, once illuminated our path with his words, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This profound insight invites us to delve deeper into the nature of resilience. It is not a shield against adversity, but a sword to wield in the face of it. Life, in its unpredictable majesty, presents us with a mosaic of experiences, some that lift us and others that test us. It is in the crucible of these challenges that the true measure of our resilience is forged. Imagine a day fraught with trials, be it in the quiet struggle of personal growth or the cacophony of professional demands. These moments, tempestuous as they may seem, are not barriers but beacons, guiding us towards our true potential. The secret lies in embracing the storm, not as a foe but as a teacher. Like the resilient bamboo, we learn to sway with the winds of change, to adapt and emerge stronger with each passing storm. Resilience, then, is a muscle of the mind, one that can be nurtured and strengthened through practice and perspective. Marcus Aurelius beckons us to see that happiness and contentment are not products of circumstance, but of our reaction to it. It is a dance of the mind, a way of thinking that transforms obstacles into stepping stones, leading us to the heights of personal growth and fulfillment. To cultivate resilience in our lives, we must first accept that setbacks are not dead ends but detours on the path to enlightenment. Each challenge, each setback is a lesson in disguise, offering us a chance to grow, to refine our character, and to deepen our understanding of life's intricate dance. We must embrace these trials not with resignation but with the vigor of a warrior, learning from them, allowing them to sculpt our souls into works of art. Remember, resilience is not the privilege of the few, but the potential of the many. It is a skill that can be honed, a light that can be kindled in the darkest of times. So, let us stand tall and resilient, our spirits unbroken by the storms of life. Let us carry the torch of Stoicism, illuminating our path with the wisdom of the ages. For it is not in avoiding the storms that we find peace, but in learning to dance in the rain, to find joy in the journey, and to embrace the beauty of becoming. In this journey of life, where the winds of change are ever present, let us hold fast to the teachings of Stoicism. Let the stories of resilience, the metaphors of strength, and the quotes of ancient wisdom guide us. Let us add to our narrative the words of Seneca, who said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This, my friends, is the essence of resilience. The courage to face life head-on, to dare greatly, and to emerge not just unscathed but transformed. As we navigate the modern hustle, let these principles of Stoicism be our compass, guiding us to prioritize our lives with wisdom and serenity. Let us weave these strategies into the fabric of our daily existence, turning the philosophy of the ancients into a living, breathing practice. For in the end, it is through the cultivation of resilience that we can truly live by Stoicism, embracing each moment with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, ready to face the ebbs and flows of life with equanimity and grace. 8. Accept impermanence. Embracing the concept of impermanence can truly transform the way we navigate the unpredictable waves of existence. This notion, though it may seem adorned with a touch of sophistication, is fundamentally a life-altering perspective. Imagine, if you will, life as an ever-flowing river, constantly moving, never static. This imagery captures the essence of impermanence, a principle deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, ancient sages of wisdom, imparted a simple yet profound truth. Everything in our lives, from the mindest pleasures to the grandest joys, is transient. Why, then, is the acceptance of impermanence considered a strategic approach to life? Consider for a moment the objects and memories we cling to with fervor, be it a cherished childhood toy or a pair of well-worn shoes. The Stoic wisdom gently encourages us to ease our grasp on these attachments. Recognizing that nothing is meant to last forever liberates us from the shackles of clinging too tightly to material or emotional anchors. This realization isn't an invitation to become detached or indifferent, but rather an encouragement to understand that change is the only true constant in life. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, who stated, "He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive." This profound statement invites us to consider life as an exhilarating roller coaster, complete with its ups and downs, twists and turns. If we spend our journey in fear of its conclusion, we miss out on the essence and excitement of the experience. Impermanence teaches us to embrace life's fluctuations, to find joy in the journey, acknowledging that every high and low is part of a greater adventure. Understanding impermanence doesn't mean we should avoid forming attachments or deny ourselves the pleasure of deep connections. It's about fully engaging with life, appreciating every moment as a unique and temporary experience. Consider the challenges we face, such as stressful jobs or heartbreaks, as transient clouds drifting across the expansive sky of our lives. By accepting the impermanent nature of these experiences, we lighten the load of our worries and become more like travelers, eager to explore the landscape of existence, cherishing each fleeting moment as a precious snapshot in time. There was once a great tree, known for its lush foliage and sturdy branches. People from far and wide would visit the tree, seeking shade and solace beneath its expansive canopy. However, as seasons changed, the tree's leaves would wither and fall, leaving its branches bare. Observers would often feel a sense of loss at this transformation, lamenting the passing beauty. Yet, the tree stood firm, untroubled by its cyclic loss, for it knew that new leaves would sprout again. This story mirrors our own experiences with change and loss, teaching us that every ending paves the way for a new beginning. Just as the tree embraces its cycle of renewal, so too can we find comfort in the impermanence of our circumstances, knowing that change brings the promise of new growth and opportunities. In embracing impermanence, we unlock a more fulfilling way to live. By loosening our grip on the need for permanence, we open ourselves to the richness of life, savoring each moment as it comes. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus. Do not fear the end, but rather embrace the vibrancy of being fully alive, of experiencing each twist and turn with openness and curiosity. Life, in its impermanent nature, is a tapestry of fleeting moments, each one uniquely beautiful and irreplaceable. Let this understanding of impermanence guide you through life's journey, encouraging you to live with a heart open to the transient beauty of existence, making every moment count. 9. Master your reactions. Mastering your reactions is akin to an artist meticulously refining their masterpiece, a skill of paramount importance in the intricate dance of life. The Stoic philosophers, those venerable mentors from antiquity, implore us to momentarily halt, to press the pause button on our lives, and to engage in thoughtful reflection before succumbing to the tempest of impulsivity. Their counsel resembles a gentle admonition. Wait, proceed with caution, and deliberate before you act. Let's delve deeper into this sage advice. Envision life as an untamed roller coaster, its trajectory unpredictable, its turns abrupt. The Stoics, with their profound understanding, acknowledge this tumultuous ride. Yet they bestow upon us a pearl of wisdom. The essence of life isn't about attempting to tame the chaos that surrounds us. Rather, it's about mastering the art of response when faced with life's unforeseen twist. Imagine a day filled with serenity and joy, suddenly overshadowed by a tempest of aggravation. The instinctual response might be to react in kind, to allow the inner turmoil to mirror the external chaos. But pause for a moment. The Stoics, ever wise, remind us that true strength is not found in altering the storm's course, but in choosing how we navigate through the downpour. This mastery involves a conscious pause before reacting hastily, a resistance to the immediate urge to retaliate in a heated exchange, and the fortitude to ignore the allure of rash decisions. It's about transforming the fleeting moment between an occurrence and our reaction into a hallowed interval where wisdom can flourish. The Stoic philosophy suggests, behold, you wield greater control than imagined. Life's essence lies not in the cards we're dealt, but in how we play them. Consider the analogy of possessing a remote control for our emotional responses. When someone obstructs your path, rather than instinctively pressing the fury button, you pause, inhale deeply, and perhaps even find humor in the unpredictability of life. This Stoic practice of responding rather than reacting is akin to possessing a superpower, not to dominate the external world, but to govern the realm within. Within the vast mosaic of Stoic thought, the ability to master one's reactions is a vital strand that intertwines with the fabric of resilience. This philosophy doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions. Instead, it encourages us to honor our feelings, to understand them, and then to select a response that resonates with our aspirational selves. It's akin to captaining your emotional vessel, navigating through stormy seas with dignity and intent. Therefore, let us heed this Stoic guidance. When life pitches a curveball, recall the Stoic teaching. The significance lies not in the pitch itself, but in our swing. By mastering our reactions, we not only weather the storm, but also learn to dance in the rainfall of life's uncertainties. This skill, my friends, is invaluable, transforming each misstep into a poised dance move within the melody of our life's journey. The words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This timeless quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism and serves as a beacon of inspiration for us. It reminds us that amidst the modern hustle, the principles of Stoicism offer a sanctuary of peace and resilience. By applying these teachings to the challenges we face today, we can offer practical advice that resonates with the contemporary seeker of wisdom. Let us, therefore, embrace these strategies, integrating them into our daily lives, and in doing so, cultivate a serene mind and a resilient spirit, true to the Stoic way. So, my friends, as we wrap up this journey through Stoic wisdom, let these 9 psychological strategies be your guiding stars. Prioritize your life, cultivate self-control, and embrace the resilience within you. Let the ancient echoes of Stoicism inspire you to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Remember, in the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Listen to the wisdom of the Stoics and let it shape the narrative of your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay wise, stay resilient, and most importantly, stay stoic. If you found these lessons valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the wisdom with your fellow travelers on the road to self-discovery. And remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Together, let's continue to explore the profound wisdom of Stoicism and apply its timeless principles to our modern lives. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, your sanctuary where ancient philosophy meets the modern hustle.